Hi guys, welcome to Sassy, a little bit of class. I'm Karen Williamson, and today I'm going to be talking about having a dog in your 20s. Okay, it's Christmas time. You're maybe thinking, oh, dog for Christmas, and I'm not condoling dog for Christmas, okay? Unless you're going to keep it forever, we know all that, okay? I talk about Ralphie quite a lot, but I never really tell you the goss, okay? So if you are thinking about getting a dog, or maybe you're in your 20s with a dog, and you're like, is this actually my life? I'll reassure you. I'll go, honestly, you're totally fine because I'm in the same boat, okay? Or maybe your dog's a little angel, unlike mine. Anyway, let's dive right in. Excuse all of the snow on me and the bits of tree. My house is officially in Christmas mode. Honestly, tree, stunning. I've switched from LED lights to like a warm white, kinda. Everything's like red. I've got a wee bit of red tartan. Oh, it's looking stunning. I did say I was going to go for like a Ralphie vibe, but I've got some gold on the tree because I seen there was like Christmas baubles in B&M and they had like pearls on them. Of course I needed them. And then I seen other gold ones with bows and I thought, well, I need them too. So the theme is gold and red. And we've got a big red bow at the top. Oh, honestly, I'm going to probably put pictures up on my Insta. So if you don't follow me on there, rude, follow me. I'm just going to give you a little story of Ralphie's life. So basically, I think I was 21. Ralphie's 2, way to be 3 in Feb. We got Ralphie in May 2023. He was just a little pup. I think he was like 13 weeks, 16 weeks. Can't remember now. We did get them a little bit later than like, I think you can get them at like 12 weeks. Actually, no idea. Don't know what I'm talking about. Anyway, I know that we got them a little bit later. By the way, if you see me looking up, I could literally see into my loft right now. And it's scaring me. So if a little rat falls on my head and you hear me screaming, mind your business. Just mind your business. Because whatever's up there is none of my business. Hopefully there's nothing and hopefully it doesn't fall on my head. But anyway, carrying on. I'm actually terrified. I don't know why Connor hasn't put it back on. I'm gonna say that boy just jumps from task to task. Anyway, God love him. So basically, Ralphie's life. Yeah, so got him when he was about 16 weeks, I think, 13 weeks, can't remember. And basically, my friend had got a bulldog, and I have always loved bulldogs. I think I possibly got it off my dad. He loves bulldogs, and then I like Rottweilers as well. My friend ended up getting a dog, and she got a bulldog, but it's like the Rottweiler colours, and I thought that's neat. I need a dog like that. Do you know what I mean? He will be mine. So ended up texting my pal saying, right, look, you need to give me the deets. I need the goss. Where is that dog from? Because I need his twin, okay? I need his brother. So ended up messaging the breeder. He said, I've actually only got girls left, or a girl left. And I was like, well, sorry, hon, I want a boy. I think because, so me and Connor's relationship's actually backwards. We had been together 3 years, maybe 2.5 years at this point. We got a dog and then we got our own house and then we went on holiday, our very first holiday abroad. So you would think that we would maybe like go on holiday first, then get a house and then go, oh my God, then get a dog. No, we did it completely the wrong way around. To be fair, I wouldn't change it for the world. Was it stressful? Absolutely. Would I recommend you do have your own house? Yeah, a lot of stress. Basically it was even worse because I was living with my dad and Ralphie was at my mum's, so it was a big thing. So anyway, I ended up getting Ralph, of course. I basically messaged the breeder. So yeah, sorry, really good at staying on point here. So messaged the breeder. They said I've actually only got girls, but I think someone he knew or his friend or whoever was having a litter and he was like, there'll be a boy in there, like you can have their boy. And I was like, oh, okay. And Connor was like, that's fine because then we could like save and like get ready like for having a dog, like it's a child, and like buy little toys and things. And then that means by that time the letter would come, it would have been probably about July. So I would have been off, so I would have been able to be with the dog for 6 weeks before then going to work. But then the boy was like that, why do you want a girl? And I was like that, the boy was like, why do you not want a girl? And I was just like, I just don't. Like, I don't really need to tell him the reason why I don't want a girl, do you know what I mean? I don't know if he was confused, like if he thought I was way to like use a dog for like, I don't know, breeding. I have no idea, but he was really questioning me, and I felt like he was a wee bit offended that I didn't like his Skittle dog. But I just, because it wasn't going to be in my house, okay? I didn't want to have a girl in season about my mum's house. It wasn't very fair, you know? My mum's already got a dog in that as well. So I was just kind of like, I just want a boy. Do you know what I mean? I just want a boy, okay? Then he was like, well, I actually do have a boy. And I thought, well, where does he came from? Why did you lie? I don't know if he wanted to like keep him to breed him. I don't really know what he wanted to do with him. But he was like, I do, you can come see him, blah, blah. Me and Connor went to somewhere near Edinburgh, I think it was like Musselburgh or something. Went there, met Ralphie. He wasn't called Ralphie, he was actually called Bruce. But anyway, met Ralphie and his sister, and they were like very pushy with the sister. They were like, look how cute she is and that. And I was just kind of like, no. Ralphie had cherry eye at this point, but he looked dead cute, and I already knew he had cherry eye because in the picture, I still remember, I still look at the picture that the breeder first sent me, and it's Ralphie, and he's outside, and he's got his cherry eye, and he's got his little ginger like big fat paws, and he's got all these rolls, and I thought he's mine. So anyway, I was like, at the corner, we need to get him, and he was like, yeah, scrap the plan, like we won't wait until I'm off, we'll just get him right now, even though we had a 10-day holiday booked in like a couple of weeks time. Okay, anyway, we end up going through meeting him, obviously very pushy with the sister. We were like, no, we want the boy. So they took the girl out of the room, and then it was just like, me and Connor had some time with Ralph, and we basically went, we'll come back once these cherry eyes been sorted, once he's had his like little operation, and we'll come back. So that's what we done. Communication from the breeder was actually really bad, and it sent me spiraling. I thought, this guy's forgotten about me, and he's still my dog. Anyway, but it was totally fine. Ralphie's up was totally fine. And then we picked him up. Of course, didn't tell my dad. Like I said in the last pod, right? I love to make moments like that's meant to be exciting for me. Also a surprise for like someone around me. So this one, my mum knew about it, but my dad didn't. Because he would tell me no. And my mum had already agreed that Ralphie could stay at hers. So I was like, my mum knows. That's the only person who needs to know. So I ended up bringing Ralphie back, phoned to my dad and goes, look, my car's broke down. It's at my mum's. Could you come and help me? He comes to my mum's, and I'm like standing there with Ralph, and he's like, oh my goodness. But he actually loves him, I think. He does. And it's an annual thing that he looks after Ralphie for like a week while I go on holiday. So good. Anyway, he pretends he hates it, but I think he actually loves it. He loves bulldogs, and he looks like a Rottweiler with his colours and his little ginger brows. Oh, he's dead cute. Then we ended up private renting a flat, and we went on holiday and things, and it actually wasn't totally fine. Now when I go on holiday, I get severe anxiety. I hate going on holiday. I cry like every time that I have to leave him. I actually cried really bad the first time, and I didn't even know what was going to happen, but basically went on holiday, and Ralphie ended up getting cherry eye in the other eye, and he was sick, and then he passed out, and my dad had to do CPR, and he started like rolling down the stairs. So yeah, my dad didn't tell me any of that until I came back, but still, no thanks. Do you know what I mean? So now when I leave him, I get really panicked, like something's going to happen to him. But yeah, the other, like, I think I've went away twice since then, and nothing else has happened. He's been absolutely fine. So before obviously getting Ralphie, I wanted to know that I wanted to make sure I knew everything about bulldogs. So if you are getting a dog, make sure you research them. But also, take it all with a pinch of salt. Bulldogs, typically, they're meant to be fat, lazy, don't want to go for walks, don't want to really play, sleep all day. I'm sorry, I don't know where the miscommunication was there, but Ralphie is wild. He is on the go like most of the time. If he's excited, he gets zoomies. He'll jump and like turn on and off the light switches because he jumps so high. He opens the doors because he jumps, and like, oh, honestly, the boys, oh, I dread to think. When we're away, he sleeps, or he chews the letterbox and our letters and things. But when we're in, sometimes he has like a wee mad hour, to be honest. It's normally when me and Connor try to chill and watch something, so like I'm a Celeb or we're watching Traitors, Ralph will just bark, and it's like, sorry, I just don't want to give you attention right now, I want to like chill. But that's when he wants attention. He's very jealous. If Connor comes near me, he's like, no, sorry, that's my mum. He wants to be in between me and Connor all the time, making sure like not getting too close now. Do you know what I mean? I think some of the things that I didn't think of before getting a dog, okay, Maybe some things that you haven't thought of. Definitely trying to find someone to look after them when you go away, and feeling guilty about leaving them, because that's why I don't really like going on holiday. Like, see, when I'm on holiday, I don't enjoy myself. Like, I feel like I'm on edge. Like, I actually hate going on holiday. I would just, if it, like, Connor loves going on holiday and going abroad and things. But if it was up to me, I wouldn't go. I'd be like, absolutely not. No thanks. I just feel like, what? It's just like added stress. It's not relaxing. I just can't. And nobody can look after your dog like you. Do you know what I mean? And like, I don't know, you know your dog's routine, and I know it sounds like I'm talking about a child, okay, but you know your dog's routine, you know how they act and things like that. Like, I went to a wedding and my little brother was like that, your dog's bit mum's dog, and I was like that. He just hasn't. And I know not to be that mum, okay, to be like, my child would never, but Ralphie would never, right? And I phoned my mum was like that, no, like, he didn't bite, like, they were just like playing, but no one bit anyone. And I thought, so why is my little brother saying that? Anyway, he just tries to wind me up. But because I was like miles away out of this wedding, I thought if I hadn't had a drink, I would be leaving this wedding right now and driving home. But it's like 3 hour drive, 2.5 hour drive. And I thought I would still go if I hadn't had a drink. I just, being away from him, just anxiety. I just feel like nobody knows my dog like I know my dog. Do you know what I mean? Not to be one of the mums. So yeah, the anxiety when you leave them, getting someone to actually look after them, because God forbid, I would never put my dog into a kennel. I just couldn't. Definitely, people say a lot like medical conditions with bulldogs. Right now, touch wood, we've had no problems with Ralph. He has, sometimes he gets like little bald patches and things, like when the seasons change or when his food stops agreeing with him, he'll maybe get a dodgy tummy. But apart from that, oh, an odd ear infection. Apart from that, he's absolutely fine. Like, he's not cost us thousands in like vet bills. Touch wood. Yeah, he is like, he's honestly a wee gem. The only thing is guests. Okay, bulldogs are stubborn. They don't really like to get trained. He can do some tricks like sit, spin, and all that, meerkat and things. But that was when I was bored on a summer holiday. 1 year, but basically, like when I was off with my work, but yeah, trying to train him to like the doorbell, like a ring doorbell, doesn't even matter if it's on the TV, he is going wild and trying to eat the letterbox. He's trying to like get through the letterbox to like get to the other person, and if he literally like got through that door and seen the person, he would just look at them and be like all scared, like he tries to pull me. If he sees someone or like a dog when he's on the lead, he'll like try and pull me over, and or sometimes he's actually fine. It's so weird because he's just got a wee personality and it's so strange, right? But anyway, so sometimes he'll pull me over to a dog, and when he gets over there, he'll like act dead scared and timid, and I'm like, you're such a little attention seeker. So they go, oh, do you know what I mean? You know what he does do though? When I try and leave for work and that, he like shakes like he's terrified. So sad. And then I'm always like running late for work, so I'm like, do I just 1 second say sorry, I can't come in, a dog's gonna miss me too much. But having guests up is an absolute disaster, and I'm actually thinking about neutering Ralph, but I don't know. He's made to be 3, so it's like he's going to be fully growing, and he's my little innocent little boy. I am not going to be breeding him. He got like, well, he's maybe 3 and he's not had any health conditions as of yet. So I'm like, he's a happy, healthy dog, but I just don't want to breed him. He's just my innocent little guy. Do you know what I mean? He's 3. Connor's like, oh my god, he's going to be 21 soon. No, he's not. He's 3 years old almost. I just don't want him to change, and I know that there's like pros and cons, and getting him neutered could like obviously reduce the chances of him getting cancer and things. I just kind of want him. It's like he's really anxious. Like if anything's new, like I got him a swimming pool. It's really me. It's actually all my fault. That he's anxious because I do things that annoy him. So in the summer, I get him like a swimming pool, and I put loads of balls in it. And I've done this loads of times, and every time he destroys it. Okay, and it's just like he just gets overstimulated, and he's just like crazy, and then he just rips it. I think I actually posted it on my TikTok, and he looks like he's loving life, but really he actually hates life, and he was really anxious, and and it's like he goes on a mission and he pops all the little like balls, and then he just can't calm. It's not relaxing, and it's not like a good experience for him, bless his heart. Also, birthdays, balloons, forget them. Honestly, we've not got like a big light in our living room. We've got like wall lights. So we've got like 3 of them. And to be honest, they do look like balloons. I completely see where he's coming from, okay? Ralphie knows if there's presents wrapped, there's going to be balloons or banners, okay? Banners are actually alright. Balloons, big no, okay? Sends them spiralling, bat flipping off the walls. You think I'm joking, right? So, Ralphie was up and he was popping all the balloons, okay? And then he sees, all the balloons are gone, by the way, right? He's popped them all. And within seconds, okay? And then he sees the light. Bear in mind, we had only been here a couple of weeks. We had literally basically just moved in. And he jumps up to the light shade on the wall that looks like a balloon. And he cuts himself. There's blood everywhere. I'm like, oh my days. So balloons have well and truly been banned. So yeah, that was our Christmas morning. Fabulous. We had balloons because it's my birthday offs. Yeah, there was also another time, Connor's birthday, I got balloons with confetti in them. Ralphie then popped all them and had about 5 pieces of confetti in his eye. And I thought, he's going to have to go to the vet, but Connor managed to get it out. And I kid you not, Connor, we were at his eye for ages, like probably about 20 minutes, okay? Which is a long time to be like panicking, trying to get confetti out of a dog's eye. Especially a dog that's as hyper as Ralphie is. So trying to get him like settled, and obviously he was panicking because it was in his eye. Connor like opened his eyelid and it all like came out like actual confetti. It was actually disgusting, but it was quite cool. Anyway, I was really panicked about that. I thought I was going to have to phone my dad to come to the rescue because there's no way I'm paying a vet bill. Do you know what I mean? I'm getting that out of his eye. And it was Connor's birthday, so it was heavy skint. Having a dog is not all sunshine and rainbows, okay? When you first get your dog, right, I was taking Ralphie to the park, he was going down the slides. No wonder the boy's overstimulated, do you know what I mean? This was a lot. For his birthday, I got him a ball pit, a tunnel, and a tent. He absolutely loved it. He was just 1, and he did pee in it, bless him. What a wee shame. The accidents are very occasional now, which is really good. Usually it's if we've overfed him. Didn't realise the scales weren't working properly, and yeah, I came home to a few accidents in the house. Whoops. I think it's important to understand and to notice if your dog's trained, Ralphie's trained, and having accidents in the house occasionally, they're probably your fault. So Ralphie doesn't get in trouble. Is that bad? I don't know. I just don't. It's very occasional. Like I can't remember the last time he actually did that. I can't remember how long ago that was. But yeah, accidents are going to happen. Do you know what I mean? And if there's a kid in my work, I wouldn't shout at them. So why would I shout at my dog? I would probably say toilet training your dog will definitely be easier if you have a garden. Just let them out. I would just honestly lock them at the back with you, and every time they get a toilet, give them a wee treat and say well done. Every single time. Also, don't let your dog watch Dogs Behaving Badly with that little older man that's on there. Apparently that's a really bad show, and that he's not very kind to the dogs. But before I knew that, we used to watch it, and then from then he started these mad hours of barking when we were watching TV. That's where he got that from. So yeah, I actually used to leave that on for him while I left. Sometimes they'll leave on bluey because apparently dogs can only see like blue. But yeah, if you've got the patience and you have the time, I would go for it, to be honest. And as long as you don't think, oh, I'm going to have the dog for a year and then like get rid. As long as you know it's a commitment and like you're probably going to be tied in for like 15 years. As long as you're ready for that commitment, why not? And if you're like financially able to, I say why not. But the dog's definitely brought me and Connor closer as well. Like all we do is like look at Ralphie and just admiring how cute he is. I think sometimes like Connor thinks I literally birthed Ralph, because I obviously did. Connor's always like, oh, like this is like the best choice you've ever made, and I'm like, I know, it was. I don't know. I just think if you really, really want a dog, and it's not just spur of the moment, even though mine's was, I think go for it, to be honest. If you know that in yourself that you can cope with a dog, then I say why not. Me and Connor don't really go out either, so we're here every weekend, do you know what I mean? Like, it's not like he's restricted us on oh, we can't go out anymore and we can't go out for as long or whatever because we literally don't go out anyway. You kind of have to think about stuff like that. Like if you're one to go out every weekend, most weekends, or you're like a little trip away somewhere like wee city breaks, you'll need to think about who's going to have your dog. It's so strange as well because me and Connor have just put our Christmas tree up. We put Ralphie in the bedroom while we were doing it. Because if we do anything in front of him, he'll go absolutely crazy. So we thought, right, we'll let him down once everything's up, thinking he's going to go mental, he's going to try and eat all the baubles and that. Totally fine, just sniffed it, and that was that. He did get zoomies, and ran into the back door. But other than that, he's absolutely fine. Honestly, having a bulldog, if you have a bulldog, you'll know, like, their little personality is, like, the cutest, most craziest thing I've ever seen in my life. Like, oh, I don't know. And he's just dead cute. He's just the cutest little thing ever. So yeah. And he always gets birthday presents and they're always wrapped. Actually, they are. They're always wrapped because he likes opening the wrapping paper. Does it stress them out? Probably. But I think he likes it. I don't know if I'll do it this year or not. We usually, on Christmas Day, we let him open his presents first. This year we're not doing that because I wrapped his treats and he ripped through his treat packet. I'm just learning. Do you know what I mean? Ralphie's learning. I'm learning. Yeah. Having a dog in your 20s is so much fun. And you get to go on hot girl walks with your dog and bitch about everyone. And who's you going to tell? No one. I'm going to go now. Just a wee quick one. Just thought I would give you a little rundown on Ralphie and Ralphie's life and who he is. This is actually the second time recording this because I tried to have him in the room and for him to be like sitting next to me. Yeah, he wasn't keen and he got overstimulated and then tried to eat everything around. And this room isn't dog proofed because he usually just comes in here when like I'm getting ready. But when I was doing my pod, he was like sniffing, munching on whatever he could find and snoring underneath the chair. And I thought, my mic's going to hear that. So yeah, take two. But yeah, hope you have the most amazing week. Keep it sassy, keep it classy, and I'll see you next Sunday. Yeah. Remember to send me any cute little dog pics or any pet pics. Let me know if you relate. Let me know if your dog is just as crazy as my English Bulldog, who is meant to be lazy. And yeah, I'll see you next week. Oh, a little update by the way. I am still pescatarian. Don't know how many weeks that's been. 2 or 3. 2 maybe. Actually just tried the filet fish or something from McDonald's. 10 out of 10. Loved. Did try the vegan, the plant thing from McDonald's. Probably about a 6 or a 5. Don't really like that. I smell a bit weird. I think I overthink foods. Like, even though it's not meat, and even though I'm just like, ew, like, what is this? Like, I just don't really like it, to be honest. To me, it's not actually like the taste; it's the thought. So yeah, I don't really know what I'm going to be doing for Christmas Day. But I don't really eat Christmas Day food anyway. Christmas food. And I've also got a Christmas night out coming. And oh my goodness, I actually got an outfit and it was so nice. I want to wear tweed. So if you have any tweed like sets or outfits, let me know. I bought this red one from Wonderdoll and oh my goodness, my bum was hanging out the bottom. Who's going out like that? If you are, then sorry, but who's going out like that? Who wants to dress like that? And I couldn't even pull it down because it zipped up like so, like it sucked my waist in. And I had like a corset top on. And my chest was up to my chin, to say it politely. And my bum was hanging out the bottom of the skirt. It's not attractive. I looked like a frumpy mess. So yeah, we're on the hunt. I want tweed, ideally red, maybe even like a light, like a baby pink would be nice. A white even. Just want to look elegant, you know? I'm gonna go now. I hope you have the most amazing week, and I'll see you next Sunday. And yeah, I'm waiting to go and watch I'm a Celeb. Goodbye, love you. Oh, everything is linked down below, by the way. Giving all your doggies a kiss on the head as well. Mwah. Love you, bye.